Welcome everyone back to another Battlefield 4 informational video. So today we are checking out the front page of MP First, and on there they are talking about the survey I spoke about a couple of weeks ago regarding naval combat, dinosaur mode, etc, all that great stuff. It's fun to talk about. Whether or not it'll come to fruition, we do not know. Let's keep our fingers crossed though. But today they have come out, or when this post was posted, that the survey, was official. Was an official EA survey, and everything they spoke about was in the survey. They released a few pictures as well with this, so I'll post them on the screen as I talk about them. But it's incredible, really, to know that they're actually going around asking gamers, asking Battlefield consumers, what you'd like to see in multiplayer. They're actually asking the community, and that's very, very interesting. Let's get into the first question. Also, it'd be great if you could answer them or post your opinions at least in the comment section below. I don't expect you to answer all of them, as there is about 5 or so questions. I will of course pass my opinions across, so I mean, you feel free to do whatever, it's up to you. Otherwise, let's get into the first one. There's, how likely would you be to purchase Battlefield 4 if you're able to migrate your current status from Battlefield 3? This would allow you to unlock all weapons, so you would not be starting from scratch. Now, I don't like this idea because I like leveling up, upgrading, earning XP by myself. I like starting from the beginning where everyone else is starting. So everyone is on the same playing field and you all have the same basic weapons. Obviously, some people level up a bit faster, some people level up a bit slower. It's all at your own pace, and that's what I really like to do. Sometimes I'll be maybe ranking up a bit faster than other people, sometimes I'll be doing a bit slower. But either way, it gives me my pace. I'm allowed to do it at my own time. And if you're just given it, then there's no challenge. And of course, XP earns or stands for experience. If you are given everything, you're not going to earn any experience, or not have any skill at using those type of weapons. So, I mean, as you progress, you earn skill and experience. That's how it works. And it would ruin the multiplayer aspect for me if I was just given everything. But with this topic, they could do a lot of possibilities or options with rewards. So you've played Battlefield 3 this much, you've earned that much, you've leveled up this much. Here is a reward for doing so. So they do talk about Battlepacks, and I'll tell you now about them. In Battlefield 4, you can unlock Battlepacks as a reward for all your hard work in combat. Possible rewards include bonus XP boosts, knives, weapon attachments, and customization options like soldier camos, weapon paint, and dog tags will let you play your way and stand out on the battlefield. The more you play, the faster you earn them, but with 300 possible battle packs featuring more than 1,200 items, 1,200 items, you never know what you'll unlock. So maybe that's something they'll do for rewards. I don't know. They do speak about reward for all your hard work in combat. I presume that's talking about Battlefield 4, not Battlefield 3. But either way, there you go. I just hope DICE piece it together. Let's move on to the next one, or the next few questions are talking about DLC. And the first one is, take to the high seas in epic naval battles. Ocean maps with naval combat, new weaponry, harpoon missiles, and coastal batteries. The names are Battlefield 4 Naval Assault, Naval Warfare, Tidal Assault, Steel Titans, Rising Seas, and Deep 6. Now, I like all of those names. I like Naval Combat. I like this expansion pack would be amazing. Ocean maps, that incredible. Personally, I like Deep 6, as it does sound like a more special operatives operation, what you give for a night mission, something like that. Either way, that would be awesome. I can't wait for naval combat. But hopefully it's not just campaign thingy. Hopefully they do put it in multiplayer, and this kind of does hint towards that kind of idea. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Is lay waste to your enemies with cutting edge experimental vehicles and weaponry. New prototype weapons, both handheld and stationary. Unique combination of open field vehicle warfare and tight indoor combat. So this does sound like they're combining close quarters with armored kill. You got the open vehicle warfare and then the indoor combat. Maybe it's a huge building, and then out you got the outside. Obviously, that's huge vehicle warfare, and then you can go inside, like Azadi Palace, for example, and then you go inside for the tight combat. That would be awesome. Now, I'll try and get this name right. I don't really know how you pronounce it, but Battlefield 4 Redacted, or Redacted, I don't know how you say that, but anyway, Battlefield 4 Prototype, Future Strike, Final Hour, Confidential and Classified. Final Hour sounds quite cool for this. It reminds me of Medal of Honor Rising Sun for some reason. I don't know why, but Future Strike and Prototype sound more of a future concept, so whether or not they're hinting towards a future expansion pack concept, I don't know, but either way, Classified or Confidential sounds quite fun as well. I don't really know what the expansion pack's about, but it sounds very, very intriguing. Let's move on to the next one, which is, I really like this one anyway. Get up close and personal with your enemies with a barrage of new melee weapons and maps designed for hand-to-hand combat. 10 new melee weapons including katanas and expandable batons, new stealth kill animations for each melee weapon. Now, first of all, obviously melee weapons, that's a expansion pack based on just melee weapons. As I said, katanas and batons. I don't know how you kill somebody with a baton, but it's probably pretty difficult. I can imagine running around cutting people in half with a katana. That would be absolutely amazing. And hand-to-hand combat suggests maybe you can have no weapon whatsoever, just your fists. It just kind of sounds like that. I don't really know if that's something they're going for. Doubt it, but let's go to the names anyway. Battlefield 4 CQC, Gutted, Ingrade, Hand-to-Hand, Swift Kill. Now, there's not many there, but I prefer Battlefield 4 Gutted. It just sounds like a name you'd give for a melee weapon, knife-based expansion pack. Now, let's move on to the last one very quickly, is when it comes to first-person shooters, FPS games, are there any themes you would never play? Now, you've got sci-fi, modern military, World War II, cops and robbers, medieval, prehistoric, World War 1, mech or mesh, near future, World War 3, or none. Now, for me, there is a few there I would play. I'd probably play all of them. Sci-fi isn't really my type of thing. I'm not really into the future laser weapons, Halo kind of thing. I'd play it, yes, but it wouldn't keep me interesting for hours on end like Battlefield 3 did with modern military. So obviously modern military is a given. That's obviously the obvious one. World War 2, yes, I'd love to play World War 2. Call of Duty World at War put me in that state, unfortunately. Cops and robbers, I'd love to see some kind of, instead of you've got the military jeeps, they're turned into the baddie vehicles with sports car where you can lean out the window and shoot people. Then you got the sirened, noisy police car. That would be amazing. It'd be quite cool. Car chases. Doubt it would never happen, but it's fun to talk about. Medieval. I love medieval. It's a very, very interesting concept with swords and shields. Prehistoric, you've got the dinosaur kind of aspect. Again, that is obviously a fan favourite. Again, do tell me what you'd prefer, what you'd play, what you wouldn't play in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to stay up to date on all the new Battlefield 4 gaming news that arises in the near future, please do subscribe. And as always, until next time.